really great to see so many people here so early showing solidarity with Ben Jamal and with the movement of just protecting our democratic right to protest. I am absolutely outraged at what's happened, and I'm really glad I'm here today to be able to share that outrage with you, because I imagine that lots of you are feeling rage too. I'm really angry at the lies that have been told, the lies that people force their way through a police lineup, the lies about the narrative of the nature of the protest, and the lies about the way that the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign liaised with the police before the event. Multiple lies that we need to call out. As I said, I put out a message on the 19th of January just asking for a few accounts of how it felt to be there on the 18th of January, and I heard back from almost 150 people, email after email, telling me that what they'd witnessed and what they'd experienced. I'm going to share a couple of those stories with you. One was a mother of a 4-year-old child who was terrified seeing her 4-year-old surrounded by the police, the 4-year-old bursting into tears. I heard how the police violently handled a pregnant woman. And I also heard how people were arrested or harassed by the police for simply standing in the wrong part of the pavement. I don't think this adds up to a violent mob tearing through London. I think we need to talk about these stories, and we need to talk about what was actually happening on the 18th. I also heard about the kettling. Some of you may have experienced that. Kettling's an old tactic. It's something that's meant to be used as a last resort. From the videos that I've seen, it was completely disproportionate to what was happening in Trafalgar Square. People just milling around, trying to leave. I heard that people were arrested, being told they haven't tried to leave, even though they had tried to leave. So it all adds up to a really confusing picture of one we need to continue to call out. Because the people that were there that day, and people like you, and I'm sure many of you were there on the 18th, people who are caring, people who are brave, people who want to show solidarity, want to stand up, say not in my name, and call out the genocide in Palestine. People, I know that it's part of feeling hopeful, it's showing your solidarity, going out to protest. It's part of being up and saying not in my name and calling out the atrocities that we're seeing. But I know that the police actions are making it really hard for people to go out and protest. I've heard from parents of 18-year-olds and older people who are too scared to go out and protest, too scared to show up. And it's part of the oppression, it's part of what we've seen from the Conservative government bringing in the Public Order Act, powers that the police said they didn't even need but they're now using. But we're seeing that act being held up by the Labour government, which is absolutely shameful. Absolutely shameful. So thank you for being here, thank you for showing solidarity. I'm going to keep calling out the Met Commissioner, keep calling out the Mayor of London. You keep caring, keep showing up, keep using your voice, and together we can change this. Solidarity.